A university in BC is proposing to establish its own law school. It's a unique institution because the school has a Christian focus. But it's what the school asks of its students that's creating the controversy.
Trinity Western is a Christian university, hoping to add a law school to its curriculum.
The expression of a Christian law school is a focus on others, on service, of dealing with issues that have to do with charity and not-for-profit organizations, that have to do with issues of social justice.
But before students can attend, they must sign a community covenant. It's a code of conduct which asks students to uphold biblical teachings, including abstaining from homosexual activity and premarital sex, because sexual intimacy is reserved for marriage between one man and one woman. That caught the attention of the Council of Law Deans, which sees it as discrimination against gays and lesbians. In the Council's view, lawyers are supposed to fight for principles of equality and justice.
This is fundamentally inconsistent with core legal values in Canada, as reflected in our Constitution, our human rights codes.
This isn't the first time the Bible-based institution has faced controversy. In 2001, the BC Teachers Federation refused to credit teachers from Trinity, based on similar concerns about its philosophy. The case went to the Supreme Court of Canada, which sided with the university. But this law expert doesn't think the school has the same case this time around.
This is not a constitutional case, because the Charter of Rights and Freedoms does not apply to universities. They're, not broadly anyway in this context. It is not a human rights case because there's a religious exemption for private organizations in our Human Rights Code.
Students on campus say the covenant is consistent with their beliefs.
I think it's just very upfront and saying this is the kind of community we want to be.
We're at a Christian university, and I don't see how our community covenant and a law school would be controversial at all.
And the administration says it will follow the rules.
The law is the law, and we're going to teach practitioners of the law the Charter of Rights and Freedom, treating people fairly and equally, but also respecting their religious rights.
Ultimately, there is a greater power who will oversee this. The BC government and the Law Societies of Canada must give their approval for a law school. Robin Gill, Global News, Langley, BC.